Family, welcome to the top of the second hour of Love and Life on WURD, Progressive Black Talk Media on 96.1 FM and 900 AM. Hello to our family members joining us on our socials. We love to have you here with us too. As I stated earlier, especially in the midnight hour. In the first hour, we were picking the brain of our guest tonight. He is none other than David A. Miller of Damn Good Bodies, Elite Personal Training. We talked about his boot camp. I'm going to ask him to repeat again the schedule because I could not leave it to my mind to remember. And I'm sure some of our family members did not remember either. But I want you all to know and be aware so that you too can set up, get your schedules together so that you can make good use of boot camp. Before we ended the first hour, you were giving us a tongue lashing, David, that I did not appreciate, and I'm just going to say on behalf of everybody, we did not appreciate that tongue lashing. But you were talking about how well we take care of our vehicles, and
Yeah,
I do
it's
how well
it's
we
just
take care
it's
of our
just
vehicles.
true. Yeah, everyone loves their baby. Everybody takes don't everybody takes great care of their baby, and you should feel the same way about your body. You're gonna have your body a lot longer. You're gonna have that car. So I definitely appreciate taking care of your baby. I take care of mine. I hate it right now, with all the weather and everything. My car is dirty right now. I hate my car dirty. I'm
Yeah.
despise it being dirty.
Mm.
So I
Me
understand
too.
about
Me
taking
too.
great care of your car, but you have to have that same mindset of taking care of your body. A good mechanic will tell you that the great way to take care of your car is preventive maintenance. You
Hmm.
you 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 do things before you have a major problem, and your body
Yeah.
is the same exact way. You should be doing things to take care of your body
But
before your doctor tells you that you're pre-diabetic or you're diabetic or you got high blood pressure and all those things.
that's that
Do
maintenance
things.
we're talking about.
That's that maintenance. Take care of yourself before you have those major problems.
Okay, I do have a question because we touched on a few things and you were talking about being at Wawa. Okay, this is two questions. This is a two-part question, but basically
Okay.
in the same neighborhood. So you're talking about Wawa. I want to know about those delicious Wawa pretzels. How good or bad are they for us? And that question coupled with, you were talking about being a nutritionist and helping us in our journey in the supermarket. Now, family, I
Mhm.
want you to listen to this too, because David will go with you into the supermarket. He's going to tell you all about that again, because I definitely want him to explain that. But you were talking about being in the supermarket with us and demonstrating what's good or better, what's better for us, the better choice for us. Those
Wh-
like yogurt. Is yogurt good for us? So that's those two,
Uh,
the
it
yogurt, the pretzels, and
it can be yogurt can be good for you. So there's so many things, Carol, that um, in the same food you have good choices and you have choices that aren't so good. So you have yogurts that are very good for you.
okay.
Yogurt is a good source of protein. Yogurt is a good source of good probiotic. And probiotic is a good word for people to remember. Again, especially during these COVID times, uh, you want to have good gut health. You want the
Okay.
good bacteria. Your stomach has bacteria, good bacteria in it that helps your immune system. And a lot of what we're dealing with COVID has to do with your immune system being strong or not strong. One of the ways to help improve your immune system is to get more good bacteria, more probiotics into your diet. So any food that's fermented, like yogurt,
Mm-hmm.
like kefir, which is like liquid yogurt, like sauerkraut, like kombucha, like
Uh,
kimchi. All those are like pickles. All those are fermented foods that have good bacteria that that help to improve your immune system. So
okay.
yogurt is a great choice, but there's a but. There are yogurts that are almost like dessert that have way too much sugar, and those are the ones you don't want. And then there are better
Okay.
yogurts for you that are more low sugar. So a good
What are
rule
the
of thumb
better
with
brands?
a good rule of thumb with yogurt is looking for something that's 10 grams or less sugar. So when you're reading the food label, and that's one of the things that when we do the supermarket tour, we're learning to read food labels. So the food industry is it's really diabolical.
Hmm.
How
Tell me about it.
like they've learned how to basically give you window dressing. So you look at things on the label that really aren't telling you anything, but you think it's telling you something good. You
Mm-hmm.
know, it'll say something like natural. Well, natural doesn't really mean healthy per se. Something could be natural and have a lot of sugar in it naturally, and you're still taking in a lot of sugar. So just because something says it's natural does not mean that it's necessarily good for you personally. So with
Uh,
yogurt, for example, you're looking for it. There's some yogurts that have like 19, 20 grams of sugar, which is way too much sugar. So you're looking for something that is high in protein, something that has maybe 15, at least 12 to 15 grams of protein, which is good, but also has 10 or less grams of sugar. So there are choices like Dannon Oikos or
oh
Oikos
yeah.
Triple Zero. That is a good choice. Dannon Light and Fit is a good choice. Chobani low sugar. So Chobani has a couple different versions. They have like three different versions. You're
Okay.
looking for the one that will say low sugar on it. I believe it has 9 grams of sugar. So again, that fits our criteria of
Okay.
being 10 grams or less. So yes, yogurt's a great snack, a great part of your breakfast or part of your any of your meals. But you want to watch the sugar content.
What
That's the
about
important
adding
part.
granola?
No,
Mm,
no.
okay.
Granola is not something I'm a big fan of because it's a lot of sugar. It's a lot of
Okay.
carbs and a lot of sugar. So when I'm doing my supermarket tour with a client, one of the main rules of thumb is we're trying to increase your produce intake, more vegetables, more low sugar fruit. Some fruit has a little too much sugar, so you don't want to watch the amount that you're having of particular fruits.
Well, tell
And
us,
we want
can you give some examples? I'm sorry. Can you give some
so
examples?
so there's no fruit that I would give a thumbs down to, but
Mm-hmm.
there are fruits that I would say don't make that your go-to that you're having every day all the time. So your best fruits are berries, any kind of berries,
Mm,
blueberries, raspberries, strawberries, blackberries. All those are high fiber. So we want fiber. Fiber helps to keep you feeling full. So that actually helps you to not eat as much because you're feeling full. A high fiber food does that.
okay.
So and berries are high fiber but low sugar. So berries would be the perfect choice to have as a fruit snack. Have a bowl of blueberries or a bowl of mixed berries. That's the perfect fruit to have as a snack choice. Add berries into your yogurt or your oatmeal, for example.
Okay.
That would be a good thing. So my top five fruits to have as your go-tos would be berries first for sure, apples, pears, cherries, and grapefruit. Okay, and
Okay.
and and plums and plums.
Okay.
Almost all others. Not that if I didn't name those fruits, don't think of it as David Miller said I should not eat bananas. No, I
Right.
did not say that. You can absolutely eat bananas. I just wouldn't make bananas my everyday 3 times a day eating bananas every day. I would not do that.
Okay. Okay. Is
They're
it high in sugar?
yes,
Okay.
yes.
Okay.
So you want to think of some fruits like bananas, like pineapple. Think of those as more of treats that you're having, 3 times a week,
Okay.
something like that.
Okay.
Just not every day.
Okay. So what
Okay.
what does your diet consist of? Like what?
My diet is uh, higher in protein and good fat, lower in carbs. I I I keep my carbs either vegetables and fruits, or whole grain, and quality whole grain pastas and rices,
Mm.
and other grains, like some grains that people should be familiar with, like quinoa. Um,
Oh,
quinoa is the I would call that the your best grain, because it's high fiber and high protein. So
okay.
a lot of people, when they start to eat better, they say, okay, I'm gonna do brown rice. Brown rice is good. Don't let me I don't
Okay.
want you to think that brown rice is not a good choice. Brown rice is good. You're getting more fiber from it than you would white rice. But there are other grains that are higher in fiber and higher in protein. So fiber and protein are, again, two things that you want more of in your diet. So you have three macronutrients:
Mm-hmm.
carbohydrates, fats, and protein. All three make up. So any food that you're eating is going to be one of those three things. Some foods have some of each of those three things.
Mm-hmm.
So any fruit and vegetable is a carbohydrate. So when people say carbs are bad for you, carbs are not bad for you. You need carbs in your diet. And again, fruits and vegetables are carbohydrates. You do need carbohydrates in your diet.
I never
The
knew that.
pro- the problem with some carbs is that they're very processed, that they have a lot of sugar. So things like any baked goods, anything that has um, you know muffins and stuff like
Mm.
that. That's going to have donuts. Those are all carbs, but those
Yeah,
are the
that makes
carbs we
sense.
we we don't we want to cut back on. You were asking me about those pretzels. So pretzels are nothing but it's a big thing of carbs. That's what that is. And unfortunately, when you hear muffin top, you hear muffin top because you eat
Mm-hmm.
muffins, you're going to get muffin top. You eat a lot of pretzels, you're
You
going to
get
get a
them.
muffin top. Yeah. So
Yeah.
so something that you're having once in a while, have a pretzel. You like a
Yeah.
pretzel once in a while, not a big deal. But you can't make that your regular
Like your
uh
snack.
your regular snack. Absolutely not.
What about soups?
Um, soup's a great choice, as long as it's you don't want something that's creamy.
Cream
That
based. Okay.
yeah, something that's a cream base. You want something that's
Mm-hmm.
a broth based, that has vegetables in it, that can have some protein in it, like chicken,
Chicken noodle
or
soup
or
or something?
or, or yeah, chicken noodle soup. Absolutely. So
Okay.
soup's a great choice. Just watch, um, just watch what it's made of.
Hmm. Family, if you have just tuned in, you are listening to Love and Life on WURD, Progressive Black Talk Media. That's 96.1 FM and 900 AM. We are talking with David A. Miller of Damn Good Bodies Elite Personal Training. And in our first hour, we talked with David about his boot camp. And I did say to him, I don't eat enough brain food to remember the schedule. So I did tell him I was going to ask him to repeat the schedule, for those that may
so
have missed it and for those who are like me. So, David, would you please tell us once again what the schedule
so
is?
I'm an old football player who suffered several concussions during his playing days. So my memory definitely, people will tell you, my memory definitely, I can't say nothing about nobody's memory. So I feel you. I ain't mad at you. So the schedule for boot camp, there's 9 sessions during the week. Every
Okay.
session is an hour long.
Okay.
Monday. So one of my fitness rules of thumb is never miss a Monday. So I have 3 sessions scheduled on Monday, so people have no excuse not to get their boot camp in on Monday. We have a 5:30 a.m. session
Okay.
for people who want to get it done, before their day starts. It's a
Hmm.
my morning people swear by their morning sessions. They would never do another time. They love getting it done before work. It gets their body revved up for the day.
Sure.
And the great thing about doing it first thing in the morning is you never have to worry about something getting in the way of it later on in the day, something from work,
Mhm.
something at home, family. You don't have to worry about something getting in the way of your workout because you got it done first thing in the morning. It's already knocked out. So
Mhm.
Monday morning, 5:30, Monday morning at 8 a.m., Monday evening at 7 p.m. That's the morning. That's the Monday schedule.
Okay.
Wednesday we have an 8 a.m. session and we have a 7 p.m. session. Thursday there's another 5:30 a.m. session. Friday there's a 8 a.m. session, and Saturday there is a 8:30 and a 10 a.m. session.
So what happens when I come? Do I just say, "Okay, I'd like to participate in today's boot camp"? Is that how it
So
goes?
so I like people to contact me first, just
Mhm.
so I can give you just to get you ready for, prepare you for what we're going to be doing, how it's going to
Sure.
go, just to get
Sure.
you acclimated to what we're going to do.
How
And
do we contact you?
you can the best way to contact me right now, my you can call me or text me on my cell, 786-423-5698. I still have my Miami number. Or you can reach me on Instagram, Damn Good Bodies, and find me there and DM me there and talk to me there.
That's Damn Good Bodies. That's DAMGOOD,
Yes,
BODIES. I want to make sure I continue to repeat that for our family members who say,
exactly.
"Wait a minute, what? What is he talking about? What is he saying?" And so, and I also want to know because family, if you're just joining us, we've been talking about our journey to living a healthy lifestyle and maintaining that. So if I want to come in for the boot camp, I'm going to reach out to you ahead of time. Am I able to just reach out to you as well if I want to schedule a session for nutrition,
Absolutely.
like for nutrition?
Absolutely. So again, the three things the three services that I do for my clients is boot camp, which is the group workout,
Hmm.
one-on-one training, which is just you know a one-on-one session, a one-on-one personal training session, and the nutrition session, which is the supermarket session, which I also do in a group format as well. Of if someone if you can get I give a discounted price if you can get two friends to do it with you.
Oh,
Then
nice.
there's a discounted price to do it as a group, and some lots of people like to do it that way, do it with a few girlfriends or just some other people and do it
Sure.
as a group. Yeah, so you can reach me for whatever you're looking to do.
Can you repeat your number for us, please, slowly?
786-423-5698.
Did you hear that, family? So you can call David or you can text him and you can schedule your sessions. You can look, you can go to boot camp. Okay.
So
You
the, the
can,
so the great thing about boot camp now, and to be quite frank, this is something I resisted for years. People asked me for years to do video, do streaming, you
okay.
know, embrace technology and be able to have people do their workouts from home.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Mm-hmm.
I'm very hands on. I'm very much a stickler for form, technique, and making my
Ah,
watching my clients do
that's
things the
true.
proper way.
Mm.
So I never really opened my mind to it until our situation that we're in now forced me to open my mind to it. When the city tells you that you have to close your
Yeah.
doors, then you got to find another way to
Okay.
to to work.
So
So
wait,
so
can I have a boot camp party? Can I do that? Can we schedule those?
you absolutely can. Yeah, you absolutely can.
Yeah, because I'm
And
thinking right now that's a good
yeah,
idea for,
yeah,
like smaller groups or friends. You
sure.
know what, family, if you're just joining us, if you're just tuning in, you're listening to Love and Life on WURD, Progressive Black Talk Media, 96.1 FM and 900 AM. I was telling our family members in the first hour that we have an artist spotlight. We have some new music, and I'm so excited because, he's a homegrown artist. His name is Ty Avery, and I want you to be on the lookout for him. I love his music, and I'm hoping that you too will love his music. We heard his song Beautiful in the first hour, and we're going to hear Simple in a moment. How about you hang out with us for a little longer. You stay there because we're going to take a break, right? But we'll be right back. Stay with us.
Word on Jobs.
A new year is here, and if you're searching for new career goals or a new job that fits your skill set, visit wordworks.com to view jobs and program opportunities, including Community Relations Coordinator for WHYY, Disability Services Director for NBME, and Policy Director for Bicycle Coalition of Greater Philadelphia. Visit WordWorks at word.com and find the career opportunity that's right for you. Brought to you by Pico and Livelihood at Word Radio.
Email from school about the incident today.
Scary.
Tell me about it. Did you have any idea that was going on?
None. I mean, you saw Derek at the game last night too. Did you have a clue?
No, but you know, teachers like me, parents, we don't always know as much as you guys do. Kids hear first about what's going on with other kids.
Half the time, it's rumors.
It can be hard to tell sometimes, but if you're ever concerned about a friend who's having trouble with alcohol, prescription drugs, bullying, violence, anything, you need to tell an adult. Mom or me, a teacher, coach, school counselor, someone you know and trust.
Dad, no kid is gonna tell an adult about that kind of stuff.
I get it, but if we don't know, we can't help. Speaking up about a problem, that's what helping a friend is all about.
Hey, still shopping for the new year? Or did you receive a gift card for the holidays? Either way, Word Radio's got you covered. Visit wordradio.com and shop at the Word Virtual Marketplace. You can support local, small, black-owned businesses through the marketplace and shop today. Visit wordradio.com/marketplace or wordworks.com/marketplace.
Knocks on the window. She answers my call. She says that I'm all confused. Nothing makes sense at all. I say, is that what you truly mean? Is that what you feel? She says that I don't know. I just want this to be real. Love is so simple, it's either yes or I know. To tell you the truth, your love's what I long to know. I know you don't want to move too far, too fast. I just pray that you give this old love a chance. Oh, she said I'm stuck in a shadow of my heartbreaking past. She says that I'm all over the place, but I'm so glad that you're here though. I say, can we take it slow? Can we take our time? I know that you have doubts, babe, but I gotta make you mine, oh, yeah. I say, love is so simple, and yours is what I long to know. I'm here in the present, can we let the past go? I know it ain't easy, but can I be your guiding light? Can I be the one to bring your love back to life? is so simple, and yours is what I long to know. I'm ready to give you the world if you're ready to let go of the past, the hurt, the pain that is what you brought. Give you a simple love, give my all to you.
Hey there, family. Welcome back. You are listening to Love and Life on WURD, Progressive Black Talk Media. That's 96.1 FM and 900 AM. We are joined today by none other than David A. Miller of Damn Good Bodies, Elite Personal Training. And what we just heard was a song called Simple by Ty Avery, Philly's own. I love supporting our own, our homegrown artists. We've been talking about a few things. As mentioned, David has a few specialties. We all know about his boot camps. Let me tell you something. What you do want to do, you do want to sign up for the boot camp. David is he will help you with your nutrition, and also with personal training. He will be your own personal trainer. What he did let us know before we went to break was his telephone number. And I'm going to ask David a question, but I'm going to ask him first to repeat his telephone number slowly so that those who are interested can contact him. So we can all, we can do this together, family. That's what I'm trying to say. We can start this journey together because David explained to us that this is self-care. And we've all been in this space where I call it we're in this COVID compromised existence. That's how I like to refer to it. But we're in this space and we're all trying to find ways to, to improve upon ourselves, to navigate this vortex, quite honestly, and he's right. He is right. This journey to living a healthier lifestyle, it is self-care. And, I always tell you, take care of you, so you can take care of the next person. I always say that, don't
Absolutely.
I? But David,
Absolutely.
I would like to know if you can give us some suggestions, and I don't know if you can, to help us get motivated. Like what can we do
So,
to get motivated?
what I always tell people is that, so many of us have had successes in so many different parts of our life, you know,
Hmm.
whether it's been school or work or whatever it's been, but every one of those things took some kind of plan for you to be successful. It didn't just
True.
happen by magic. It didn't just happen where you just became successful. You had
True.
some kind of plan to make that happen, and getting healthier, getting in shape, whether it's losing weight, whether it's just improving your overall health. It takes a plan to make that happen. So you
Mhm.
have to sit down first and map out some, say what you want out of this process. Say, okay,
Okay.
don't just say, have something kind of specific. Say, I'd like to come down certain amount of sizes, certain amount of dress
Okay.
sizes, for example. Say, I want to, I'd like to go into single digits again. Okay, cool. So that's an achievable goal for you to make happen. It's something you can try on clothes and know that I'm in a certain size now. So
Okay.
you know to make that happen.
Is any
It
goal
could
too ambitious?
There is no goal that's too ambitious, because
Okay.
I say that because I've seen amazing things happen. I've seen people achieve things that if I would have told them at the start of the journey that, we talked about my 65-year-old client
Yeah.
who is 100 pounds plus weight loss at this point, and probably about 110, 115 pounds down now. And if I would have told her at 3 years ago when we first started together that she would be able to do that, she probably wouldn't have believed that, because that's such a huge number to think about. 100+ pounds is a lot of weight to lose, and
Mhm.
it doesn't happen overnight. It took us a while to get there, and there were peaks and valleys, times where she was doing great, times where she plateaued, and
Mm.
that happens, and you have to be able to stick to the journey and realize it is a marathon. It's not a sprint. You didn't get out of shape overnight. You're not going
Right.
to get back in shape overnight, and so you have to be committed to the process. you know Trust the process, as we know all about that here in Philly. But you gotta trust the process, and be willing to stick to it, and just keep grinding week after week. I tell people all the time that you can have a bad day. Try
Mhm.
not to have a bad week. Try not to have
Okay.
a bad week. That's a good rule to stick to. You missed Monday's workout. Okay, cool. Something happened, something came up, you weren't able to work out on Monday. So Tuesday, say, all right, tomorrow, no matter what, I'm putting this time in my calendar in pen, not in pencil. I'm going to work out this time on Tuesday. You didn't eat so well today. You missed breakfast. You grabbed some junk for lunch, so you didn't have a good eating day. So you say, okay, you know what? I got to hit the reset button again tomorrow. Tomorrow, I'm gonna map out what I'm going to eat tomorrow. I'm going to plan it out, and that's how I'm going to do tomorrow. And that's what it takes.
Yeah.
It takes planning. It takes a game plan that you're going to try to stick to the best you can, week in and week out. And before you know it, these things have become habit. It becomes what you're used to doing. It's not even something that you think about. It's something that's just your daily routine. People ask me all the time, because I on my social media, on my Facebook, on my Instagram, I
Mhm.
post things that I eat for breakfast and lunch and dinner. And people always
Yeah.
say, how do you eat like that all the time?
How do
It's it,
you?
it's just what I do. That's my normal routine. I go to the market, I shop a certain way,
Okay.
and I come home, I cook a certain way. So, I
Well,
don't
what's a
think
cheat
about
day
another
for
way.
you? What would be a cheat day for you? What
Okay,
what
so
cheat meal?
I'm gonna tell you a secret, Carol, that because we're such long time friends. Now, a lot of people that know me know this, and
Your
people don't believe me when I tell them this,
your
but
pancakes.
I have a tasty cake pie every single night.
No, you don't. No, you
Every
okay.
single night, I have a tasty cake pie.
I don't
That
believe that.
is It is 100% factual. And so here's what matters with nutrition. What
Okay.
matters with nutrition is your whole day. It doesn't matter what time of the day that you. So people always hear, "Oh, you shouldn't eat after 7." That's baloney. That's not true at all. You can
No?
eat any time of day. It's a
Okay.
matter of how it fit into your day. So if we work together, and mapped out a game plan for you, and I said that you should try to stick to somewhere around 1,600 calories a day.
Okay.
If you having that tasty cake pie fit into your 1,600 calories, that's
Oh.
all that really matters. Did it fit in your calories that you were subscribed to eat that day? That's what matters. How you lose weight is you want to be at a caloric deficit. What a caloric deficit is, did you burn off more calories than you took in that day? That's how weight loss works.
Why are we always told about the time? You know, we hear it repeatedly about the time of day that we eat.
Because people tend to, if you come in late and you've already eaten breakfast, lunch, dinner, you've already eaten your 1,600 calories, and now you come in late and you eat some junk. You stay up late watching a movie, and you're eating some junk in addition to your 1,600 calories and you're going right to bed after that. So that's just going to sit in your stomach as you're sleeping. Yes, that is a bad thing. But if those calories fit into your regular day's allotted calories, then that is no big deal whatsoever.
So when do you work out?
I use myself as an example.
Thank you.
It's very rare that I'm done. I mean, look at, we're talking right now. It's
midnight.
It's 10:20.
It's midnight.
Yeah. So for me, and I have not eaten dinner. I'm not missing dinner for anybody. I'm you've seen those Snickers commercials where you get hangry. When you're hungry, and that's how I get when I miss meals. I don't like being hungry. I don't miss meals. I need my breakfast. I need my lunch. I need my dinner, and it's gonna be a problem if I don't get one of my meals. My clients do not want to see me hangry.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Yeah, so when we're done, I'm going right home to eat. I'm hungry right now.
Right. So let me ask you this. So what about the like the protein shakes and stuff like that? Are they good for us, or are they helpful?
They absolutely are helpful. So again, my personal nutrition plan for the way I eat and the way I really subscribe to most of my clients is you incorporating more protein in your diet, more good fat in your diet, and keeping your carbohydrates lower.
What's a good fat?
A good fat is olive oil, is avocado, is nuts and seeds. Is
any particular nuts or seeds, or
are
they all
nuts
good?
and seeds are good. The better ones would be almonds and macadamias and cashews and walnuts and pistachios.
Peanuts
would be at the bottom.
What about beans?
Beans are a good source of fiber and protein. So beans would be a good thing to incorporate as well. So you were asking about protein shakes.
Yes.
So for the majority of my female clients especially are absolutely protein deficient. When we sit down and look at how they're eating on an everyday basis, they are not getting enough protein in their diet. Okay. So that is a problem because, when you're working out, when you're exercising, and especially when you're weight training, which is a big part of what I do with my clients, you're trying to build curves. You're trying, especially for ladies, you want your curves to look nice.
We sure do.
Curves are muscle. That's what curves are. You have you only have two things on your body. It's either muscle or fat. So we don't want it to. We want to reduce the fat and increase the muscle.
Well, wait, I'm glad you said that. I'm so glad you said that. I'm going to ask you to pause for just 1 second. Family, if you just joined us, you're listening to Love and Life on WURD, Progressive Black Talk Media. Stay with us because we will be right back.
Word on Jobs.
A new year is here, and if you're searching for new career goals or a new job that fits your skill set, visit WordWorks.com to view jobs and program opportunities, including Community Relations Coordinator for WHYY, Disability Services Director for NBME, and Policy Director for Bicycle Coalition of Greater Philadelphia. Visit WordWorks at WURD.com and find the career opportunity that's right for you. Brought to you by Pico and Livelihood at WURD Radio.
Maybe you can make retirement happen. After all, you made her college years happen. Opening that education savings account when she was little. Spearheading a campus tour. And another, and another, and another, and another. Bam! Deciphering financial aid. She was like, what? Now she's like, you aced planning for college. Now get the tips you need to get on track at aceyourretirement.org.
We're often influenced by what we see or hear on social media. Beware of disinformation campaigns targeting Black communities by using cultural issues to incite divisions, spread false information, and negatively influence public opinions. We're in this together, and together we can stay informed and empowered. Learn more at nbcit.org. This public service announcement is from the National Black Cultural Information Trust.
When I cross the finish line, it's not just me. I succeed because of others. When I was pregnant, I survived because of others. At 32 weeks, I was diagnosed with preeclampsia and had an emergency C-section. Because my doctor took quick action and my husband was there to help me, I'm alive. Too many women die of pregnancy-related complications, and most are preventable. If you or someone you know is pregnant or recently had a baby, learn the warning signs. It could help save her life. Hear her.
I'll be here to hear what's on your mind. Take this time to talk and get it right. You know I'll be there all your life. When you need me, I'll be by your side. By your side. And every day is a different day. Everything is in everything. Even when you think things will never ever be the same. Don't be scared of the world, I'll be here to stay. By your side. Even when your heart ain't listening, or your mind takes you a different way, towards a different path. All you gotta do is sit and ask. When you need me, I'll be by your side.
When the adults in a child's life talk early and often about the dangers of underage drinking, the message gets stronger every time.
I'll be by your side.
Talk. They hear you.
For the Indianapolis Colts. Becoming a running back was no easy task for me, but it's nothing compared to what my amazing mom faces every day. My mom was diagnosed with muscular dystrophy when I was 14 years old, yet she's always there for me, every step of the way, despite her own battles. And the Muscular Dystrophy Association is there for my mom. At their 150 care centers across the U.S., MDA is the leading organization in research and care for kids and adults with muscular dystrophy, ALS, and related neuromuscular diseases. Their research is helping find cures and save lives. Watching my mom go through her daily struggles and the care she receives from MDA has made me determined to help find a cure for neuromuscular disease. That is why I support MDA, and that's why I'm so grateful to others who do too. Join me and learn more at helpmda.org today.
Hi, I'm Tanya Hopkins, aka The Food Griot, the host of Savory and Sweet, a new show about food, history, and culture. Savory and Sweet is a flavorful exploration of food, marinated in the Black experience, seared with history and braised culture. Each week, I'll fold in conversations that center food and drink at the intersection of business, health and well-being, entertainment, education, and innovation, while separating the facts from fiction on the sometimes surprising origins of what we eat and drink. So join me, the Food Griot, and special guests for Savory and Sweet, Food, History, and Culture every Sunday from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. beginning January 2nd, 2022, exclusively on WURD, Progressive Black Talk Media.
Family, welcome back. You are listening to Love and Life on WURD, Progressive Black Talk Media. That's 96.1 FM and 900 AM. We've been joined in this midnight hour by none other than Mr. David A. Miller of Damn Good Bodies Elite Personal Training. I know we don't have much time left for tonight's show, but I want to let you know that I feel inspired. And I'm so glad that I do. And I hope that you do too. And before we go any further, I'm going to ask you, David, if you can provide your socials for us so that
Sure.
everyone can locate you.
So you can easily reach me on Instagram.
Okay.
Damn good bodies. That's the Instagram name. DAMGOODBODIES. You can find me there. You can DM me on Instagram. You can find me on Facebook. Damn good bodies. You can reach me by you can call or text. Phone number is 786-423-5698. You can email me at damngoodbodies@comcast.net. Okay, so you have no reason not to find me if you want to find me.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Family, I hope you got all of that information. And if you didn't, you can always reach out. I want to send some love as well because I have not sent as much love as I should to our family on our social media. Those of you who are staying with us, I love it when you hang out with us at night. It's such a sweet thing that you do so. We appreciate you more than we can express. What David did express to us earlier is that taking care of ourselves is necessary. Now I know what you're saying. I don't need anybody to tell me that. Well, some people do. Some people do. We all need to view it as self-care. We all need to view having a healthier lifestyle and maintaining a healthier lifestyle as self-care. We've all been talking about living in this COVID compromised existence, and we've been looking into what we can do to do better, to get better, and every time we're given another second, moment, or minute to get it right. My suggestion, and it's to myself, so it's not just to you, but it's to myself as well, is to add this to our list of things. And anybody who's starting with those resolutions, I commend you with your New Year resolution. If you have begun it and you are on your journey, I commend you. Okay, because it took me a few days. We're the second week into the year, but I'm here now, so that's all that matters. That's all that matters.
That's all that matters.
That's all that matters. Okay. So now tell me, you have the boot camps throughout the day. You have 9 boot camps a week. I retained that. When do you work out?
So I just find some time during the day that I can fit it in. I hate working out in the morning. I'm not even though I have clients in the morning, my personal workouts, I don't enjoy working out in the morning. So my workouts are usually late afternoon or sometime in the evening between clients. Sometimes at the end of the day, when I'm done with clients, I work out. I also, I have a pretty good home gym. And really,
sure.
I built my home gym during our shutdown time. We were all home more. I was home more than I used to be.
Right.
So I started, putting together. We had an extra room at the house, and I just built up a good home gym for us to work out at home. So
it was the best time to do so. That's what I was telling you. I was, I was looking for weights. I actually am going to call you. Okay. I'll call you. I'll make sure I call you tomorrow because it's a little late at night, but I'll call you tomorrow to ask you for some information about where I can acquire weights. But and family, don't worry. I'll share the information. but yeah, no. I was wondering because, it sounds like you have such a full schedule and
so again, the great thing about having a home gym, now we're talking about that, is that, that gives you one less excuse to not get it done. One less excuse not to get it done. It doesn't have to be a big elaborate gym. Really what you need a couple sets of dumbbells, couple sets of kettlebells.
Do I need a bench?
You need a stability ball. you can use a stability ball as your bench. That's what we do in boot camp. We use our stability ball as a bench. You're lying back on the ball, and we're doing chest presses from the ball. So
Oh.
so the great thing about boot camp is that you can come into the studio and do it, or you can do it from home. You can have your home gym. You know, I got many clients who they only do boot camp from home. I got clients that don't even live in Philly
Wow.
anymore. I got clients in Atlanta. I got
I
clients in North
love it.
Carolina. I got clients in Florida. They just log in on the computer and they're doing boot
Listen,
camp with us from their house.
I'm advocating for boot camp parties. Okay, so
Yeah,
I'm telling
absolutely.
everybody within earshot and everybody who is watching on our socials that I'm advocating for a boot camp party, and I say we start it. Um, family, I don't even want to say this, but we are coming to the end of our program tonight. David, I've so enjoyed
It's been
our
great, Carol. Great
conversation,
talking with
and it's
you.
been too
Absolutely.
long. Oh my
It's been too
goodness,
long. And
it's been too long.
I'll come back anytime, just whenever I'm invited. I'd love to come back. I can talk about this stuff all day, every day. This is what I do. You know, my mission when I came home from Penn State was to get Philly fit. I'm still on that mission, on that journey. So anyone that I can help on that mission, I'm here for you.
Well, we would love to have you, family. That wraps up today's episode of Love and Life on WURD, Progressive Black Talk Media. I cannot thank you enough for spending some time with us. I love your company, and your attention is always welcome and appreciated. I thank you so much to the entire WURD family, to my alternating co-host, Donovan West, to the phenomenal Tiffany Bacon, to our artist today, Ty Avery, and to our guest, David A. Miller of Damn Good Bodies Personal Elite Training. Have a great night, have a great morning, and have a great rest of your day. Family, remember, we are all in this together. So be good to you, but be good to those around you. Make sure you join us at midnight for another edition of Love and Life on WURD.